Top 5 foods to lower creatinine and avoid dialysis. Naturally, if your creatinine levels keep rising and you're terrified that dialysis might be around the corner, don't panic. I've spent years helping patients lower creatinine naturally, without drugs or extreme diets. And in this video, I'll share the top 5 foods you need to lower your creatinine levels and possibly avoid dialysis. I'll also share one bonus habit that can change everything in the end of the video. So let's begin. We're starting with a protein-rich superfood that actually protects your kidneys instead of overloading them. Let's begin with salmon. Salmon is often called a superfood for heart health, but it is also one of the best choices for your kidneys. This fish is packed with omega-3 fatty acids, specifically eicosapentaenoic acid and docosahexaenoic acid. These special fats lower inflammation inside your kidneys, especially in the glomeruli, which are the tiny filters that clean your blood. Less inflammation means less scarring and better filtration over time. Did you know that inflammation inside the kidneys is one of the main reasons creatinine levels rise? Omega-3s also help balance blood pressure, which is a huge factor because uncontrolled pressure can damage kidney tissues even more. Salmon provides high-quality protein that is easier for your body to process compared to red meat. When your body digests protein, it produces nitrogen waste that your kidneys need to filter. The easier the protein is to break down, the less stress on your kidneys. Salmon also contains vitamin D and selenium, both linked to improved kidney function in research from Harvard Medical School. These nutrients play a role in regulating calcium and phosphorus levels, which can go out of balance when kidneys are under stress. Unlike many animal proteins, salmon is naturally lower in phosphorus, which is important because too much phosphorus can worsen kidney damage. How often should you eat salmon? The ideal portion is about 3 to 4 ounces, just about the size of your palm, 2 to 3 times per week. Steam it, bake it, or grill it lightly with simple seasonings like olive oil and fresh herbs. Avoid heavy salt or thick sauces because excess sodium can cause fluid retention, putting even more strain on your kidneys. A simple kidney-friendly meal could be steamed salmon drizzled with a little olive oil, topped with fresh parsley and a touch of lemon zest. Skip the lemon juice if you're watching acid intake. You can serve it with a side of quinoa or lightly cooked spinach for a complete meal that supports kidney function. When you shop for salmon, always go for wild-caught Alaskan salmon instead of farmed fish. Wild salmon has fewer toxins, better omega-3 content, and less risk of pollutants that can burden your kidneys. Stay away from heavily smoked or canned salmon packed with added sodium, as that can undo the benefits. Remember, more is not better. Even healthy proteins in large amounts can create extra waste that raises creatinine levels. Portion control is the key. I've seen patients who ate huge portions of fish every day thinking it would heal their kidneys faster, but their levels didn't improve because the total protein load was still too high. After years of helping patients reduce dialysis risk, I can say salmon makes a noticeable difference. I've seen patients maintain better creatinine numbers without feeling like they have to give up protein completely. It is one of the best ways to replace heavier meats while still enjoying satisfying meals. Next up is a humble grain that's surprisingly kidney-friendly and packed with slow-release energy. Let's talk about oatmeal. Before we move on, I'd love to know where you're watching from and what kidney concerns you're currently managing. Are you dealing with high creatinine levels, fluid retention, or early-stage kidney disease? If you're working to protect your kidneys naturally and ease the strain on them without feeling deprived, make sure to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell. And if this content is already helping you, type 1 in the comments or 0 if it isn't meeting your needs yet. I truly want to keep improving this information for you. Oatmeal is more than just a comforting breakfast, It can actually ease the workload on your kidneys. It's a slow-digesting carbohydrate that doesn't spike your blood sugar too quickly. That is important because sudden blood sugar spikes can damage kidney filters over time. By giving your body a steady source of energy, oatmeal helps reduce strain caused by rapid metabolic changes. It also contains a special kind of soluble fiber called beta-glucan. This fiber binds to nitrogenous waste products in your gut, helping to remove them before they even reach your kidneys. That means less creatinine and other toxins for your kidneys to process. Oats are naturally anti-inflammatory thanks to their plant compounds, which help protect the delicate nephron cells inside your kidneys. The nephron is the basic filtering unit of the kidney, and once it is damaged, it doesn't regenerate. A study from Johns Hopkins showed that patients with higher fiber intake had improved metabolic markers, including lower levels of waste buildup in the blood. So, simply adding fiber-rich oats can play a quiet but powerful role in supporting kidney health. How can you include oatmeal in your routine? A half cup of cooked oats is an ideal serving for breakfast. You can add kidney-friendly toppings like fresh blueberries, which are low in potassium and rich in antioxidants, or sprinkle a little cinnamon to help stabilize blood sugar. Avoid instant oats with artificial flavors, sodium, or added sugars. They might look convenient, but they often come with hidden ingredients that are harsh on your kidneys. A great kidney-supportive recipe is overnight oats. Soak rolled oats in unsweetened almond milk, add just half a teaspoon of chia seeds for a gentle fiber boost, and top it with a few fresh blueberries. It's easy to prepare and doesn't require cooking in the morning. When buying oats, choose steel-cut or rolled oats instead of instant packets. Organic oats are better because they reduce your exposure to pesticide residues, which can add another layer of stress to your kidneys. But even healthy foods need balance. Don't overload your oats with too many toppings like nuts or dried fruits. Those can raise potassium and phosphorus levels, which isn't ideal for struggling kidneys. And don't combine oats with high-protein shakes, as that can spike your creatinine levels unnecessarily. I've guided many kidney patients over the past 15 years, and the ones who swapped heavy, greasy breakfasts for a simple bowl of oats often saw steadier creatinine levels and improved energy throughout the day. It's a small change that truly makes a difference. Now, what about lean meat? Not all protein is harmful. One particular choice can be kidney safe when eaten wisely. Let's discuss chicken breast. Chicken breast is one of the leanest and cleanest sources of animal protein you can choose if you have concerns about kidney health. It has fewer purines than red meat, which means less nitrogen waste is produced during digestion. That is crucial because your kidneys have to filter out this nitrogen waste, and the less you generate, the less strain they feel. Unprocessed chicken breast is also naturally low in sodium, helping you maintain proper fluid balance and avoiding water retention that can stress kidneys. Chicken breast supports your muscles without overwhelming your kidneys with excess metabolic byproducts. Studies from the University of Michigan showed that moderate lean poultry intake did not worsen kidney markers in patients compared to heavier meat options. The key here is moderation and preparation. You should stick to about 3 ounces of cooked chicken breast per meal, which is about the size of your palm. Boiling, steaming, or lightly grilling are the best cooking methods. Avoid breading, frying, or using rich sauces because those can add extra sodium and unhealthy fats. Pair your chicken with a simple side of steamed vegetables or a small portion of quinoa. This keeps the meal balanced and gentle on your kidneys. When shopping, look for organic, skinless, boneless chicken breasts. Many regular chicken products have added phosphates or preservatives that can worsen kidney function over time. Also, stay away from deli meats or pre-seasoned cuts because they're loaded with hidden sodium and other additives that aren't good for your kidneys. Even with a kidney-friendly meat like chicken breast, overeating can still increase your creatinine load. You don't need large portions to maintain your protein needs, especially if your kidneys are already compromised. Be careful with marinades too. Soy sauce or flavorings with monosodium glutamate bring high sodium and phosphorus content, which can cause more harm than good. For many years, I've recommended small controlled portions of chicken breast for patients who were used to eating large amounts of red meat. It became a helpful bridge for them, allowing their kidneys to rest without making them feel deprived of protein. It is satisfying but much safer for your kidneys when used correctly. If you're finding this helpful so far, please take just a second to like this video. It might seem like such a small action, but it actually tells YouTube that kidney health education matters. This helps more people who are silently struggling find practical solutions they can use every day. If you believe others deserve to know how to protect their kidneys naturally, tap that thumbs up now so they can find this too. Now, let's move to a complete plant-based protein that nourishes without burdening your kidneys. Here comes quinoa. Quinoa might look like just another grain, but it is much more than that for kidney health. It is a complete plant protein, which means it contains all the essential amino acids that the body cannot make on its own, yet it produces far less metabolic waste than animal protein. That means your kidneys have less work filtering harmful byproducts, which helps slow down the rise of creatinine. It is also rich in magnesium, a mineral that plays a crucial role in relaxing blood vessels and improving circulation. And better circulation means more oxygen and nutrients reaching your kidney tissues. Have you ever considered how poor blood flow alone can damage the delicate nephrons that filter your blood? Quinoa supports this circulation while also offering antioxidants like quercetin and camphorol that actively fight oxidative stress, which is one of the main drivers of chronic kidney damage. Another important reason quinoa is safe is its lower potassium and phosphorus content compared to many grains and legumes. These two minerals, when elevated in kidney patients, can cause heart strain and bone weakness. So choosing quinoa over something like brown rice or lentils is a strategic move. Stanford University research has even highlighted quinoa's role in reducing oxidative stress markers in people with chronic kidney disease, showing measurable improvements over time. Can you see why this simple seed is considered a kidney-friendly staple by many nephrologists? Cooking quinoa correctly matters as well. Half a cup of cooked quinoa, eaten 3 to 4 times a week, is a balanced way to enjoy its benefits without overloading the body. You can mix it with lightly steamed vegetables like zucchini or green beans, or serve it as a base alongside a small portion of salmon or chicken breast. Avoid cooking it in salty broths or using store-bought seasoning packets, as they often hide unnecessary sodium that can worsen kidney stress. Have you tried pairing quinoa with fresh herbs like parsley or cilantro? These herbs add flavor while supporting detoxification without putting any extra strain on your kidneys. A quick and easy recipe that works for most people is a quinoa salad with finely chopped cucumber, a sprinkle of parsley, and a light drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. It is refreshing, easy to digest, and keeps the meal low in acid load. When buying quinoa, choose pre-rinsed varieties to avoid the natural saponins that can taste bitter and sometimes irritate the gut. Keep it stored in an airtight container because quinoa can become rancid quickly when exposed to moisture or heat. There are also some mistakes to watch out for. Do not combine quinoa with large amounts of high-potassium vegetables like tomatoes or potatoes, especially if your potassium levels are already borderline high. Avoid commercial quinoa mixes that come with added flavoring or seasoning, as they usually contain preservatives and excess sodium. Portion control is also key because even a good food can become a problem if eaten in excess. Let's move further to another plant-based powerhouse that is gentle on the kidneys, versatile in the kitchen, and surprisingly satisfying for anyone trying to cut back on meat. Let's talk about the benefits of tofu. Tofu is often underestimated, but it is one of the most kidney-friendly protein sources you can include in your diet. Unlike animal protein, tofu creates a lighter nitrogen waste load, which means your kidneys do not have to work as hard to filter out harmful byproducts like urea and creatinine. It also contains isoflavones, which are plant compounds shown to reduce inflammation and oxidative stress that can damage kidney filters over time. Have you noticed how inflammation is at the root of almost every chronic disease? By easing this process, tofu protects both kidney tissue and surrounding blood vessels. It is also naturally low in phosphorus if you choose unprocessed varieties. That makes it safer than many dairy products and meats that contain hidden phosphate additives, which can worsen mineral imbalances in kidney patients. Research from the University of Chicago even found that patients who shifted to a tofu-based diet experienced slower kidney decline, proving that plant-based proteins can truly make a difference. How you prepare tofu is important. A serving of about half a block, roughly 150 grams, 2 to 3 times a week, is enough to maintain good protein intake without overwhelming your kidneys. Light cooking methods like steaming, baking, or stir-frying with just a small amount of olive oil and mild herbs are the best options. Combine it with quinoa or a cucumber salad for a meal that is both nourishing and kidney safe. Do you think you could try replacing one meat-based meal with tofu this week? When buying tofu, always go for organic and non-genetically modified options. Avoid pre-seasoned or smoked tofu, as they are often packed with sodium and artificial additives. Too much soy may affect thyroid function in sensitive individuals, so moderation is key. Another common mistake is pairing tofu with soy sauce or salty dressings, which completely cancels out its kidney benefits. From my years of experience helping patients transition to more plant-focused diets, tofu has been a true lifesaver. People often worry about losing protein when cutting down on meat, but tofu fills that gap beautifully while still lowering creatinine levels. I have seen patients feel lighter, experience less swelling, and even stabilize their kidney markers after making this change. Now, let's shift from food to something you can do daily without even stepping into the kitchen. It is a simple routine that helps your kidneys recover during the night. Let's take a closer look at gentle evening yoga stretches. Yoga might seem unrelated to kidney health, but it actually improves blood flow to the kidneys, reduces congestion in the surrounding tissues, and supports better lymphatic drainage, which means less fluid retention overnight. When your body holds on to extra fluid, your kidneys have to work harder, especially at night. By relaxing the muscles and encouraging deep breathing, yoga lowers stress hormones like cortisol, which are known to worsen kidney damage over time. Mayo Clinic's Integrative Medicine Department has studied the benefits of light yoga for people with chronic health conditions, and they found that it not only reduces inflammation markers, but also improves overall renal function. So even a short evening session can have measurable effects on how your kidneys perform. You only need 10 to 15 minutes. Simple poses like child's pose, the cat-cow stretch, and a gentle supine twist are perfect. Focus on slow, deep breathing, which activates the parasympathetic nervous system and helps your body move from a stress state into a healing state. Have you tried any of these stretches before bedtime? But do not push yourself too hard. This routine is about relaxation, not sweating or exerting. Avoid heavy twisting or inversion poses because they can increase pressure in the abdomen and cause discomfort. After recommending gentle evening yoga for years, I have seen my patients sleep better, wake up with less swelling, and even show improved kidney function in follow-up tests. Let's wrap everything up with a quick summary so you can easily remember the most important points. Salmon helps reduce kidney inflammation with its omega-3 fatty acids. Oatmeal binds nitrogenous waste with its soluble fiber. Chicken breast gives you lean, easier to process protein. Quinoa provides complete plant protein with a lower metabolic waste load. Tofu offers a plant-based alternative that reduces creatinine stress. And gentle evening yoga improves circulation while lowering stress hormones that harm your kidneys. Start with just one of these tips each week. Focus on proper timing and portion control, and you will gradually ease the burden on your kidneys. Which of these will you try first? Drop a comment below with your thoughts. If this video gave you clarity and you feel it can really help your kidneys function better, don't leave without subscribing to the channel. I share simple, science-backed steps like this every week. And if you feel like I truly understood your struggle and offered solutions that matter, type the word relief in the comments. I'd love to know that this information brought you hope and confidence in your journey.